Hey, you guys, just a reminder to make sure to go down to the comment section at the top of the comment section, click on the pinned link to be redirected to my PayPal account to donate to Irana Nation. And if you want to, you can also send money transfer to Michael Arana 38 at yahoo.com. That email is also in the top of the comment section. So we're getting some news out of the United Kingdom. This witch over here, Theresa May, the Prime Minister, says that she promises to schedule a timetable to resign as Prime Minister sometime in June after the second reading of the fourth attempt to get her Brexit deal across, or after her Brexit deal is voted on. Now, before we go any further, don't get too comfortable because this woman is very conniving. She's very sneaky. She lies like a sidewalk, and she has gone back on her words several times. I mean, look at this whole thing. First of all, let's start with the Brexit. Let's start with the Brexit deadline. She's gone back on her word more than once in regards to when the United Kingdom was finally going to leave the wicked and evil Zionist controlled European Union, which has brought in many different radical, evil Islamic individuals, whom, by the way, I should stress and I should mention that any radical Islamic potential terrorist or extremist, these are just puppets of the Zionists because, I mean, the whole part of much of the Zionist project is riling up people in the Islamic community, turning them radical, turning them extremists so that they can start more terrorist attack and create more wars because war equals profit. So I put the Zionist rats and the radical extremist rats in the same gutter. They're a bunch of cockroaches. They need to be exterminated. And the European Union caters to both of these evils. And Theresa May has been a coward to the European Union, a wicked and totalitarian organization Theresa May is a part of. But if she does stick to her word, it would be good. Another globalist, another sellout to globalist Zionistic interests thrown off of the pulpit of power. Boris Johnson, the former mayor of London, has actually put his hat in the ring to run in the conservative election to elect another conservative leader in the United Kingdom, which would then make that person the prime minister. I'm saying right here, right now, I endorse Boris Johnson. I have studied him, and I mean, he's probably not perfect, but he seems like a man of the people, somebody who is very, very in touch with people. He believes in Brexit. He seems like a populist. And as an independent populist nationalist like myself, someone who's neither conservative or liberal or socialist, but an independent populist nationalist, that appeals to me. I don't support anyone just because they belong to the center right or people who belong to the center left or left. Theresa May is of the center right, conservative. I don't support this woman. As a matter of fact, if Jeremy Corbyn wasn't such a socialist Marxist, I'd tell you right now, I'd actually endorse him over Theresa May. In fact, I would even go so far as to say that someone like George Galloway, who tried to be mayor of London, I believe, if he was the leader of the Labour Party against Theresa May, I'd vote for George Galloway over the Conservatives, over these wet blankets sitting up behind her, and they're diminishing in number anyway. Many of them have gone into different parties, Change UK, the Brexit Party, Nigel Farage. That's a party which I do wish a lot of luck to. This Brexit party, especially in the European elections. I leave that battle to the Brexit party. Let them destroy the wicked and evil Zionistic controlled opening the gates to radical Islamic extremist organization known as the European Union. Let the Brexit Party destroy the EU from within. Let it be the cancer that destroys that body. And as for Theresa May, she's gone. She'll be thrown out of Downing Street. Anyone at this point would be better a prime minister in that country than she is. She's still not as bad as Justin the Tacky and Mac Daddy Trudeau in Canada. Nobody's worse than him. But I mean, you could put Larry the cat, the Downing Street alley cat. You could put him in Downing Street, make him prime minister. He'd be a better prime minister on his worst day, on his deathbed, than Theresa May. So hopefully she sticks to her word and she leaves in June. I wouldn't hold my breath though, because this woman has nothing better to lose. She has nothing to lose. I mean, she knows she's not going to be in an election anymore. She has nothing to lose, so she can stab you guys in the back again. My advice would be, if she doesn't leave by the time July hits, y'all need to stand up and riot in the streets of London. I mean, you can make the WTO smash the system post the 21st century millennium riots look like a picnic. I mean, you can make the Tiananmen Square protests look like a picnic. I mean, get this woman out of office. Don't let her stab you guys in the back anymore. Don't do it. Her party doesn't respect her. Nobody respects her. Nobody. And she doesn't respect you guys either. So that's the word coming out of the United Kingdom. Theresa May has promised that she will resign, or set a timetable for her resignation, after the second reading of her fourth attempt to get her Brexit deal across in June. That's when it will come. So it should be sometime in June when we'll get a timetable of when the sellout, the 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 ultimate sellout, makes Chamberlain look like somebody with bowling balls for cojones. The ultimate sellout, Theresa May. It's time for her to go. Time for her to hit the road and do what else she's been doing. She's not good at this. Her premiership has been an ultimate failure. And that is the news coming out of the United Kingdom. And we also need to make sure that we fight her Brexit deal, because it's not really Brexit. It's worse than Brexit. It means that the UK will not have any decision power within the European Union, though they will still have to abide by many of the laws of the EU. So we have to make sure that garbage doesn't pass. So you people out there in the UK, call your MPs, call everybody that's in power, and tell them to stand against Theresa May's wicked deal. Left or right, Labour, Conservative, whatever you are, vote against this deal. Say no to it. Go on the streets if you have to. This is the Nation.